back to Jim's Eye View, and I want to shine a spotlight on these black men that got together in Baltimore in order to talk about stopping the violence that's going on there. I know in July there was an article that said they were on track in Baltimore to have the deadliest year ever, and I just want to put a spotlight on these men coming together because so many times people say, oh, well, what y'all gonna do about black on black crime? And y'all don't say anything about that. And what are y'all gonna do? And I just wanted to highlight this so that you can see that black men are getting together. They are tired of the violence. They are speaking up, and he's encouraging others to speak up as well. And what I don't want to get lost in all of this, because a lot of times so many people are talking about black on black crime when we hear certain cities like Baltimore, Chicago, and Philadelphia and all of that is just, when you hear 13 murders, you assume it's black on black. But that is not always the truth. And here in Baltimore, just on December 7th, the state of Baltimore indicted MS-13 gang members for racketeering conspiracy to commit murders and attempted murders on multiple people. So don't let that thought leave your mind. And also in Chicago, the Latin Kings were started in Chicago. And don't think that there's not a presence of Latin King members and other gang members, Hispanic gang members in Chicago now. So all of the murders that have been committed are not just black on black crime. So don't let that thought get lost on you. And if you'll recall, I think a couple of years back, there was a 16-year-old teen that was killed by a police officer in an alley. And the teen, it was a 16-year-old. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. The cop shot him and killed him. He was Hispanic. I don't remember if he was Mexican, but he was a Hispanic teen, and he had a gun on him out in the middle of the night at 3 o'clock in the morning. So again, it's not just a black on black problem or crime problem every time you hear about a murder in Chicago or Baltimore. But I'm going to play the clip for you and follow up with my commentary.
What is exempt from this? If you live in Baltimore City, it could be your child next. That's right. That's how real this thing is. Yep, right. So we're asking you to bring your young men and your young women to us. Playtime is over.
Fathers in prison. Yep. Some of the fathers are in the street leading this madness. That's right. And that children gotta see them. I gotta have kids with me and go around the corner so they won't see their father on the block slinging.
Don't be part of the problem by being silent. Being silent and on the sideline right now is part of the problem.
All us gotta hold each other accountable.
That's right.
All these mothers know that kids carry guns. All the grandfathers, mothers, uncles, cousins know they carry guns. Right. I hold all y'all accountable. Yeah. Black lives only matter when somebody else is killing us.
That's right.
Some very powerful statements there by these black men that's doing something in their community. I'm not sure exactly what they have going on. I heard the man say that the kids are with them, they come with them. So I don't know if they have some kind of program that they operate to try to help these kids. But it's a shame that even the guy was talking about how he has to take the kids on a different street so they don't see their own fathers on the corner selling drugs and participating in all type of crime. But they also pointed out how some of these family members, they know that these kids are toting guns and going through the streets with guns. Your grandpa, your mama, everybody knows. But a lot of times some of these people are afraid of their own little kids because, I don't know, it's a different group. These children today, some of these kids are a whole different breed of kid, because there was a time when black people, we respected our parents, our aunts, uncles, grandfathers, grandmother. When nobody else could tell you something, those people could get you in your place. They had a certain level of respect that used to be given to the elders of our community. And along the way, that is lost. So I just wanted to share this with you guys to see that even when the mainstream news doesn't show up and highlight the work of some of the men and some of the people in the community and shine a bright spotlight on it, it doesn't mean that it's not happening. A lot of people, oh, what are y'all going to do? Y'all don't say nothing about the crime, blah, blah, blah. But there are people in the communities, Chicago included, Philadelphia, Houston, in all of the cities that are actually with boots on the ground trying to make a change in their neighborhoods and with their community. But oftentimes they don't highlight it, so we don't see it, and people can just say whatever. But here, now that we have social media, we get to share really what's going on in the community, and that there are people working towards building a better neighborhood, that are working towards helping these kids. Because if your daddy's on the corner selling dope, it's probably a good chance you could end up selling dope. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the information. And make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Until next time, peace.